As the semester has been ongoing, the SGA executives have been working in order to reduce the necessary swim requirement in order to graduate. Back in October, the SGA sent out a form to the student body regarding a forum and a survey about the general requirements of Berea College. Such issues were addressed concerning GSTR courses and, of course, the swim requirement to graduate. Currently, students must pass a swim test including treading water, jumping off the diving board, swimming on one's back and front across the pool, and more to pass this test. If a student is unable to swim, a .25 credit class is available. According to the results from the survey and forum, a large number of students reject the need for a swim requirement. At the most recent faculty meeting, members of the SGA brought upon this concern, leading it to be discussed at the most recent Board of Trustees meeting. I want to discover some of the reasons that this swim requirement is so frowned upon and what a possible replacement for the swim requirement may be.
I think currently they're looking at modifying it to be more accessible, but honestly, I think based on the data I've seen, there's not a significant need for there to be a mandatory swim test. I think the end of the swim test would be really in line with the rest of the things I've tried to do at Berea, which is getting rid of the parentalism that tends to fill a lot of the school.
Besides an additional credit some students may not even need for their major, the swim requirement is made for all students regardless of gender or physical ability. I spoke with first-year class president Abraham Garcia Romero, who is passionate about this topic and why the swim requirement may be difficult for some students.
Yeah, so some students may have a problem with the swim requirement simply because, and I'm speaking here from personal experience, that it's problematic. There's a lot of steps that students have to go through, filing through the Office of Disability and Accessibility, going to your doctor's offices to get this paperwork, and then having another step that we're no part of is having the committee review that information that is highly sensitive, that is highly personal, that defines this individual. You have no say in that, and that's why it's problematic. Students, when they go through this process, have to sign paperwork saying that you give consent for the committee to review your case, but in turn, we don't get any written consent of confidentiality. All of these steps, this bureaucratic, loopholes that students have to go through is uncalled for, unnecessary, stressful for many people.
I'm excited to see where this story leads and if this requirement will be changed by next semester. Reporting from the studio for BCN Weekly News, Matt Carmack, back to you, Mike.